What, so you're going to ignore me for the rest of my life? Mom.
Look, we talked it out last night. I've said all I'm going to say.
It's just an earring.
Excuse me?
John.
Dr. Tanner did say she'd be here at 8.
That's what she said.
Yes.
I don't mean to be pushy, but my schedule's...
Would you like to see Dr. Sharp instead?
That'll be fine.
Right. Robert, there's someone here to see you?
Okay, Jules.
Right. Okay, if you'd like to just go straight through that
Thank
door.
you. Here, have a pen.
Oh, thank you. Right agree with the
It's okay.
Well, don't hold your breath. You didn't even tell me it was happening.
Yeah, because you would have said no.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what would have been the point in asking?
Oh, maybe just to show me that you care, you know, something silly like that.
Hi.
Hi.
I've got an appointment with Dr. Tanner.
Yeah, look, she's running late, Tony, but she shouldn't be too much longer.
Look, Mum, you wear earrings.
I'm a woman.
Yeah, what, you think I look like a poofter?
You look like a thug.
Right, what about him? You think he looks like a thug?
Keep your voice down.
Mum, he looks like a perfectly normal guy. A perfectly normal guy with an earring.
All right, Michael, you've obviously made up your mind, so just shut up about it.
Okay.
Morning, all.
Morning.
Morning.
Hey, Michael, an earring.
Oh, thanks, Jules.
Good look.
Hi, Tony.
Hello.
Come
So
in.
when did that happen?
Yesterday afternoon.
How's your
Yeah?
arm?
Well, make sure you keep turning it and keep it clean. Don't want it to get infected.
Right.
Looks pretty cool.
Thanks, Steve.
Bye. Not keen on the earring, Jules? Is that my phone ringing?
Well, the endoscopy has confirmed an ulcer, Tony. You know, 17-year-olds don't get ulcers very often.
What does it mean?
It means the lining of your stomach is a graze or an open wound. It's a bit like if you fall over and scrape your skin.
What causes that?
Oh, it can be caused by any number of things, but, well, if you smoke or drink or overstress yourself, it doesn't help. You better start looking after yourself.
I'll add it to the list.
I'll give you a script for Zantac. You take one at night after a meal. How are your exams going?
One more to go.
Yeah? You think you'll do okay?
Have to.
You make it sound like your life's mission.
Oh, sometimes it feels like it.
Your parents leaning on you. Your mother talked a lot about you when she was last in.
Oh, it's not Mum.
Is it Dad?
Well, he expects me to do well.
Don't let him push you too hard.
How do I do that?
Tell him how you feel.
Oh, look, he's got these ideas, these big plans for me. I guess because I'm his only son, he sort of expects things. I don't know.
This much stress is bad for you. He needs to understand that.
Look, I've learned to put up with it. It's not a big deal.
Is anything else bothering you? It does help to talk about it.
Well, I've got hassles in my relationship.
You're sure in the wars, aren't you, mate?
I thought you learnt your lesson when you tried fixing the air conditioning.
No, this is a much simpler exercise.
Oh, can I have one of those?
Oh, thanks very much for the drug rep this morning.
Well, he was in a hurry and being obnoxious, and I wasn't in the mood for putting up with
You
him.
think I was?
Well, speak to Nikki, Robert. She was the one who was late.
All right, take it easy.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not in the best of moods.
That's unusual.
Michael went and got an earring without telling me.
Oh.
All of a sudden, he thinks it's cooler to look and sound like a rock musician rather than just listening to the records. I just wish his father was here.
Why?
Well, because he's too old to belt him and talking doesn't seem to work.
You're his mother, Julie. Of course talking doesn't work. Did no errant 16-year-old ever listen to their parents?
You've been reading books again.
Personal experience, Robert. I fell into bad company when I was Michael's age.
Yeah, I bet you didn't get an earring.
No, but I did once let a whole box full of mice loose in church.
You rebel.
Principle is the same, Robert. It's a question of attitude, application, and I didn't have any.
So what turned you around?
My uncle took me camping for 3 days. Cagey bugger. Away from the influence of my peers, I was putty in his hands. We had long, meaningful conversations over steaming mugs of billy tea. First time in my life that I was treated as an equal by an adult. Now, an experience like that might do Michael a bit of good.
Oh, you wouldn't get Michael in a tent.
No? I could try. Matter of fact, I think I might.
Are you up to it?
I'll ignore that. What do you say, Julie?
Well, if you can turn Michael back into the boy he was 3 months ago, I'll kiss your feet.
Yeah, a simple thank you will be more than enough.
Thanks.
Is it sore now?
No, the doctor gave me some medicine.
Why don't you give maths coaching a miss tonight, hmm?
I can't.
Why not?
Look, it's okay, Mum. I feel fine. Oh, Dad, listen. Can you not tell him?
What?
Oh, you know the way he carries on, and I really don't need that right now. Please.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, darling.
Dad.
Time for a coffee?
Oh, yeah. Quick one.
Good.
How's the kid genius?
Not too bad.
Studying hard?
Yeah, I'm doing some old papers. Know most of the questions.
Oh, it's the answers that count. Oh, yeah, I got you something. I was going to give it to you tonight, but, you know.
Thanks, Dad. It's great.
Can't have you going to uni with a glowboat, can we? Makes you look like a professional.
Professional what?
Darling?
Thanks. Oh, I spoke to Brian Naylor today. He said he'd be happy for you to go into the office over the Christmas holidays, get a feel for the practice.
The holidays?
It's a great opportunity, mate.
Look, I was going to go up the coast or something for the holidays.
There's no reason why you can't do that as well. You've got 10 weeks. We're talking about one of the biggest legal firms in the country. I said you give Brian a ring tomorrow.
Yeah, okay. I better get back to study. Thanks for the briefcase, Dad.
It's okay.
Don't you think he deserves a rest?
He'll enjoy it.
Graham, he hates the idea.
Look, the Social Security office is full of kids who don't know where they're going. I'm just trying to give him some sense of direction.
Right now, he needs a holiday. Dr. Tanner says he's got a stomach ulcer. Stop riding him for a while, huh? Let him make some of his own choices.
Yeah, Michael. Ah, so this is the dreaded piece of jewelry.
What,
eh?
you gonna have a go now?
No, not at all. It's jewelry, eh? Gold, is it?
9 carat.
Oh. No, as a matter of fact, it's quite unobtrusive.
The way Mum was going on, you think it was the size of Ayers Rock?
I had visions of you with a parrot on your shoulder, hopping about on one leg. Yeah, come and have a look at this. Now, this is a map of the national parks up in the mountains. 2,500 square miles of virgin bush.
Yeah?
You ever been there?
No, I don't think so. Why?
Would you like to go?
I suppose so. Why?
I thought perhaps you might like to go camping up there.
What, you and Mum?
Oh, you and I.
It'd be cold.
No, it won't be at night. I'd rent a couple of good sleeping bags and we'd have an open fire as well, of course. We're some of the most beautiful country in the world, Michael. Fresh water, clear air.
No, thanks.
Huh?
Well, I don't think I'd like it that much.
Why not?
Sorry.
Never mind.
No, it's probably just slipped his mind. Yes, I'll make sure of it. Yeah, it makes you want to kill them sometimes, doesn't it? Joke. Bye-bye. Michael. In here, please. That was Mr. Franklin on the phone. He was wondering why you haven't handed in your subject choices for next year.
Yeah, I was gonna do it. I guess I just forgot.
So what are you going to put down? Or is it a surprise?
I'm not sure yet.
I don't suppose it occurred to you to discuss it with me.
Well, you're not the one taking the subjects.
Well, you must have some idea what you want to study. Physics, chemistry. You're always good at science. Was that such a bad idea? What is it?
I don't want to go back to school next year.
I beg your pardon?
I was going to wait and
I
tell
won't
you
let you
that-
do that, Michael.
Mum, just listen to me for a second. I've been thinking about it for a while, and I think it'd be the best thing for me.
How could throwing your life away be the best thing?
That's not what I'd be doing. You see my marks, Mum. They haven't been good.
Yeah, because you've been slack for the last 4 months.
I haven't been slack. Look, science is the only subject I'm good at. I'd be much better off getting a job.
That is rubbish, Michael. You don't know what you're talking about.
You never think I know what I'm talking about.
Well, now I'm sure of it. Leaving school is a bloody stupid idea.
Can't we even discuss it?
There is nothing to discuss.
Mum, you can't make me do what you
Oh,
want.
can't I? Well, we'll see about that.
Surgery now, please. I'm sure our patients have traumas of their own, Judy. Do you really think they want to hear about yours? Sit, Michael, please.
It's just going to be a lecture.
No, I'll leave that to your mother. So, you're thinking of leaving school,
You heard?
as did the entire waiting room. I think you should reconsider my offer.
What offer?
I could have everything packed and ready today. We could leave for the mountains tomorrow morning.
I know I've got school tomorrow morning.
Well, if you're leaving, there's not much point in going, is there?
Well, fine. What, you want me to try and explain that to the creature from the Black Lagoon?
I will handle your mother. Frankly, Michael, I think you and Julie could do with some time apart. If you don't get it, there could be blood on the carpet. And it's so hard to get off. What do you say?
There you go.
Very impressive. Should we not be in here?
Oh, no, it's no problem, no. But if a big guy with grey hair and bushy eyebrows comes by, just tell him you're from the Red Cross or something.
Okay.
Now, what's the story with this petition?
Well, it's about making AZT freely available to anyone who's HIV positive.
Right, no matter what their condition.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It'd be good if doctors supported this.
Yes, but AZT hasn't been properly tested yet. I mean, no one knows what its long-term effects are.
Well, the theory is that it kills the virus if administered within 4 hours of infection. And it is freely available to health workers who sustain needle stick injuries. That includes GPs.
You come armed.
Come on, be a sport.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, mate. Hey, did you hear the Healers are on tonight?
They're not still together, are they?
Yeah, they got a new keyboard player. At the Royal. Why don't you come down?
Can't think of one good reason why not, unfortunately.
Great. Starts at 8 o'clock.
All right. There you go, good.
Oh, and you can leave your leather hot pants at home, Steve. It is a respectable pub. Oh, hello. I'm from the Red Cross, and I'd better be going. Thanks very much for your donation, Dr. Harrison.
No problem at all.
Much
no problem.
appreciated.
Yeah, okay. There you go.
Thanks.
Hey, go slowly. That cost me $6.
Do you often drink in gay pubs? If you don't mind me asking.
If there's a good band on, yeah. Hey, if I thought it was going to be a problem, I would have told you.
It isn't. It's just that most straight guys I know wouldn't go near a gay pub.
You ought to get out more often.
You sure you didn't ask me here so you wouldn't be alone?
Hey, look around. You're the only woman. Hey, Brendan. Hi, this is Nicola. Nicola, Brendan.
Hi, this is Tony.
Hi, Tony.
Oh, you're not putting this up in here.
I'm trying to figure out how it goes together. Give me credit for some good sense.
So Michael went for the idea, eh?
Yeah, I told you he would.
And what did Julie say about him having 2 days off school?
Met with some opposition, but I pointed out that if Michael doesn't change his mind about leaving school, then taking a couple of days off here and there isn't going to make much difference. Besides which, I think Julie could do with some time away from Michael. Where the hell's the hole for this? Yes, right. Thank you.
Where are you going?
Rockaway Creek. It's about 4 miles off Western Highway. I've been there for years.
4 miles?
Oh, it's an easy walk.
William, you won't even walk down to the shops. Give me that. It's
I play golf. Besides which, bushwalking is a completely different kettle of fish.
Yes, it's harder.
Not if you take it slowly.
Now, put that on top of there. Are you taking a camera?
Naturally. Why?
Well, it'd be a shame not to immortalize your expression as Michael carries you out of the bush. Hey, go, it's up.
Yeah,
studying?
Political science?
Oh, full-time?
Yeah, I'm doing my master's.
Uh-huh. A thesis?
Yes.
On what?
On politics. Would you excuse me for a minute?
Sure.
What's going on?
Tony, you're not going to stay over here all night, are you?
She's my doctor. She's my bloody mother's doctor.
Nicola?
Yeah, Nicola.
I'm sorry, I thought Steve was coming by himself.
Shit.
Tony, it's a coincidence. Don't tear your hair out about it. Come and sit down.
I think I should go.
The band hasn't even
Screw the
started.
band.
Look, as long as you're carrying a huge secret around, these coincidences will keep happening.
Don't start, okay, Brendan?
Okay. I'll be over there when you're ready for company.
Is Tony going to join us?
Eventually. He's feeling a bit precious right now.
Well, would it help if I had a word to him?
I don't think so. Do you want another drink?
No, not for me.
Hey, if you're offering.
I'm going. I'll see you later. Bye.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
You guys mind? I've got to go too.
Yeah, sure.
I'm really sorry.
We'll catch up later.
Nice to meet you.
You said one word to him, goodbye. Don't you think that's a bit rude?
I didn't feel like talking.
I felt like a bloody idiot. Steve's probably wondering why I bothered asking him.
Why don't you go back inside?
Why couldn't you have waited for the band? The damage had been done. She'd already seen you.
I was embarrassed.
Maybe that's something you should start getting used to. Until you stop being ashamed of being gay.
Give it a rest, Brendan.
No, that's the issue. I know what it's like. It took me 10 years to work up the guts to tell my parents I was gay. It wasn't easy, but it's the best thing I ever did. We've never been closer than we are now. You should tell them.
I already told you, I don't want to.
You going home?
Yes. Look, no, you go on about it all the time. Why can't you just let up?
I'm sorry, okay? I care about you. I just hate seeing you get stressed out about it, that's all. Why don't you come back to the flat?
I can't.
Please. Just for a while.
Well, you've been a barrel of laughs tonight.
Oh, sorry.
Didn't you ever drink in pubs before you were old enough?
No, not with an ulcer.
Oh, look. All you can do is advise him. It's his stomach.
Why would Brendan take him there?
Maybe he doesn't know Tony's got an ulcer. Maybe it was Tony's idea to go.
Oh, I'll bet. Don't you think your mate's being a bit predatory?
Bloody hell, Nick, you don't know him.
I think he's too old to be going out with a 17-year-old.
Oh, would 18 make it all right? What's the difference in a year?
The law. At least a 17-year-old girl's over the age of consent.
And so would Tony be in a straight relationship?
Look, that law's designed to protect boys like Tony from being pressured before they're old enough to know their own minds.
Oh, so 17's old enough to make a definite decision about your sexuality as long as you're straight. Oh, I bet you believe a good woman could sort Tony out too.
How was the maths lesson?
Pretty good.
You're late.
Yeah, we had a lot of revision to do.
Brendan, confident you'll do okay?
Seems to be.
Good. Listen, mate, you don't have to make that call to Brian Naylor tomorrow if you don't want to. I'll ring him and tell him you're going to have a break for a while. Sometimes you have to make allowances if you're old man. He's forgotten what it's like to be 17.
Thanks, Dad. Can I keep the briefcase?
You can if you let me take you up the coast for a holiday. Deal?
All set?
Yes, my bladder's empty, if that's what you mean.
You won't be needing those. There you are. That one's yours.
Morning. Morning. Where are you off to?
To the mountains. I'm going camping with Mr. Sharp.
Sounds like fun.
Should be a hoot and a half.
Michael, now you be careful and listen to everything William tells you.
Yes, Mum.
See you later. Be prepared. And don't forget to have a good time.
I think you're missing the point of the exercise. Tony, do you want breakfast? Tony? Tony, are you all right? Open.
Feel a little bit sick.
You look as white as a sheet. Go to bed. I am going to call the doctor.
No, look, it's all right.
Go to bed and no argument.
Feel like a rest?
Yeah.
Me too. I think I'd forgotten how far 4 miles is.
How many kilometers is that?
I don't know, around about 6. Listen to that, Michael.
Oh, I can't hear anything.
Isn't it marvellous?
How long do we get there?
Oh, not long.
Well, we could set up here.
No, it's not flat enough. Besides, we're up too high. No effective windbreak. May feel like the easy way out, Michael, but it isn't. We're heading for a site down here. It's not far from the creek with a waterfall. Water for the billy, nice flat camping area, very little wind. Lovely.
Where on the map are we now?
About there.
What?
Just a little bit more work to be a lot more comfortable. Worth it, don't you think?
Yes.
All right, let's go.
We just sat down.
Well, the sooner we get there, the sooner you can have a swim. Have a swim, don't you?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Smile, Michael.
Well, I want you in hospital.
I can't. I've got an exam tomorrow.
Your ulcer doesn't know that.
Listen, if I miss this, I'm going to have to wait until January for the next one, and that's another 2 months.
You should be in hospital.
I'm not going.
Well, if you stay in bed. But if you have any more pain, I'm whipping you straight in, exam or no exam. How much did you drink last night?
1 or 2.
1 or 2 too many.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I embarrassed you last night.
Thought it was the other way round.
You won't tell Mum and Dad that you saw me there?
No, of course not.
Good. Because they'd only think all the wrong things.
Do you blame them?
Brendan's a really strong person, you know. And I'm glad I met him, but he keeps going on at me.
About what?
About telling Mum and Dad that I'm gay. And that'd be crazy. I mean, sometimes I think he sees it as some kind of political crusade.
Tony, you have to figure out what you want. Don't let anyone else decide it for you.
Only hit me half an hour ago that I'll have the flat to myself for the next 2 nights.
Oh, and I'll be able to wake up the next 2 mornings without listening to Vivaldi. What's William done to this thing?
Do you know I haven't seen a video of My Choice in ages? Have you seen RoboCop?
Huh? No. Have you?
Oh, connoisseur of that genre, actually. Ask me anything you like about Arnold Schwarzenegger. Go on.
Well, what's it going to be tonight, then?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe some Thai takeaway and some Meryl Streep.
If William ever says he's going to fix another appliance around here, remind me to go camping.
This place has hardly changed at all since I came here 50 years ago. I remember sitting over there, dreaming up ways of lying about my age so I could get in the army.
What, you lied to get into the army?
No, thanks to my uncle, I went on to finish my schooling first.
I knew that's why you brought me here. To talk me out of leaving school.
Well, why do you want to?
Look, I'll never use most of what they try to teach you. Besides, I don't think I could hack another 2 years of study.
3 months ago, you were making noises about becoming a doctor.
That was a stupid idea.
Oh, thank you.
No, it's just, I'm not smart enough. I couldn't do it.
That's ridiculous.
It's not. I know it's not. Besides, it's not what I want.
What do you want?
To run my own business.
What kind of business?
I don't know. I just like the idea of being my own boss, not having anybody telling me what to do.
Well, it might be a very long time before you achieve that, Michael. Maybe longer than medical training.
Well, Wayne, right, he's got a job as a mechanic's apprentice, right? Now, he could be earning $1,000 a week by the time he's 20.
And he could be working in a spare parts shop for a pittance. Michael, you don't want to become a mechanic.
I don't want to go back to school. That's what I know.
I brought you a book to read. I trust that's all right, given your current frame of mind.
It's not how to be a journalist or something, is it?
No, no, it's about astronomy. Good place to read it up here. Get a very clear view of the stars.
Well, I'm just going to go in again.
You're brave. It's too cold for me. Look out for the rock! Crack your skull.
You up to visitors?
Brendan.
Hi. I brought your book back.
Oh, thanks. It's your book.
I rang. Your mother told me you were sick.
Oh, shit, Brendan.
I was worried. Why didn't you tell me you had an ulcer?
You didn't have to come round.
I thought this might have been my fault.
I just had a little too much to drink. It was my fault.
I don't want you to think I orchestrated what happened at the pub.
Stop being paranoid.
I can't help it. When you left my place, I thought I mightn't see you again.
Oh, that's crazy.
Is it? The maths lessons are over.
Brendan, we're friends. Of course we'll see each other again.
Friends? I don't want us to stop being lovers. Do you?
Please go, okay?
Talk to me.
Brendan, not here. I'll come and see you tomorrow. Please?
Okay. See you later.
Brendan, do you...
I think I better be going. Excuse me.
What was that all about?
Nothing.
He's queer, isn't he? What's going on?
It's nothing, Dad.
That's Orion, see? Those stars in the middle of his belt and the tip of his sword off to the left.
How far away are those stars?
I don't know, about 1,500 light years, I think.
So what we're looking at is like 1,500 years old.
That's right.
It's a blowout.
Huge blowout. Makes you feel pretty insignificant, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Does it interest you, astronomy?
Yeah. I mean, I've never really thought about it that much before.
No, not too many practical uses for it, are there? Well, not unless you're going to work for NASA.
Mr. Sharp, I can't study astronomy in senior high school.
No, but you can study physics, which are the ground rules. The point is, Michael, that if you only ever know things that you're going to use to make money or survive, then life can be extremely dreary. Most people who leave school early find that out at first hand for themselves sooner or later.
Yeah, okay, but that means another 2 years of study and
Listen, Michael, you don't
and
know
notes.
what life may have in store for you. Don't take the easy way out.
An uninterrupted dinner. One of life's great luxuries.
Hi.
Hi.
Just called in to say hello. Thought it was a bit rude using my key this time of the night.
What happened to Meryl Streep?
A bit slow after RoboCop. Can I come in?
Yeah, sure. I hope you don't mind if I eat.
Oh, no. What are you having? Oh, that was lovely, thanks.
You're welcome.
Sorry for dropping in unannounced. You weren't busy or anything?
No.
Oh, good. I couldn't enjoy the film. I kept thinking about Michael.
You'll be fine.
No, I was reminiscing. Thinking about what he used to be like as a little boy. Things he used to do which made me laugh. When I started reaching for the photo albums, I knew it was time to get out.
You come to the right place, Mrs. Winters. Just relax. Tell me all about it.
Well, it's funny, isn't it? I can't wait to get Michael out of my hair, and as soon as he's gone, I can't stop thinking about him. Wouldn't it be good if he could just jump from 10 to 20 and miss adolescence altogether?
What will you use to embarrass him with when he's older?
When he's older? digging holes for the council.
I think it's a bit early to be worrying about that.
I can't help it, Robert. Up until yesterday, I knew exactly what Michael was going to do. I even sat down and planned out how I was going to put some money aside over the next 2 years to go towards his university. Now, all of a sudden, I'm expecting him to walk through the door wearing a leather jacket and someone else's Reeboks.
Julie.
You weren't there when he told me he was leaving school. And he even looked surprised that it upset me.
I think Michael is smart enough to know he should stay in school. If he doesn't, what are you going to do? Chuck him out?
What are you saying?
You can't make him do what you want.
Do you think I live my life through Michael?
No more than most parents. I'm guilty of the same thing. Cheers.
At least Andrew finished high school.
Sooner or later, you're going to have to let Michael make some mistakes of his own.
Oh, we are talking one big mistake here.
Well, you can't threaten him out of it. He'll resent you.
Well, maybe I'd be prepared to have Michael love me a little bit less if it meant he wasn't going to leave school.
Well, maybe if you treat him like he's nearly an adult, who knows, neither will happen.
I beg your pardon? You heard. I want you to stay away from my son.
What's he told you?
Enough. Don't come near him again.
Well, I don't know if that's up to you.
Shut your mouth. You might get some kick out of turning kids into fags, but you're not doing it to my son.
Look, I think you have the wrong idea.
I don't want to hear it.
It was a two-way street, Graham. I didn't force Tony into anything.
Bullshit!
You stupid bastard.
What time are we going to the next campsite, Mr. Sharp?
I've been thinking that we might stay here.
Well, yesterday you were saying you wanted to go to the next spot because it's Nirvana, whatever that is.
I'm quite happy to stay here, if you are.
Yeah, whatever. The tea's nearly ready. You want me to bring some in to you?
No, thanks. I'll be out in a moment.
Did you do a lot of camping when you were a kid, Mr. Sharp?
Yeah, a bit.
How'd you ever get used to sleeping on the ground?
The first few times are the hardest.
I don't know if I want to do it a few times.
Good for one's soul, Michael.
Just wish the same could be said for one's back.
Pardon?
Nothing!
Brendan?
Upstairs. I don't always look this bad in the mornings.
What happened?
I ran into a door.
Brendan.
I got bashed up. What does it look like?
How? Where? Did you call the police?
No.
Well, call them.
No.
Well, if you don't, I will.
Tony, put it down. Don't make a fuss.
Who did this to you? Who was it?
It was your father.
I want to talk to you.
Tony, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be doing an exam.
After what you've done, I couldn't even think about it.
Tony, go and do your exam. We can talk later.
Stuff the exam. Just dropped Brendan off at the doctor's.
But I didn't go there to hurt him, just to warn him off. I lost my temper.
Why couldn't you just mind your own business?
You're my son. I was trying to protect you.
Terrific. Protect me from what?
From being molested.
We have been screwing each other for 6 months.
What's he done to you?
You've got to blame someone, don't you, Dad? I mean, it's got to be someone's fault.
Who else's could it be?
It's nobody's bloody fault. I've been gay as long as I can remember. Did it make you feel good, Dad? Kicking him? Did it make you feel like a man? Come on. It was only last night, can't you remember?
Shut up.
What if I don't shut up? What you do, kick me in the guts too? I'd probably be even easier. I wouldn't even get one punch.
Shut up.
Do it. Make yourself feel better. I'm a fag too.
Get out.
Yeah. Well, you've got 2 broken ribs. Breathing's going to be difficult for a few weeks. You ought to take it easy for a while.
I will, Doctor. I promise.
Geez, he gave you quite a hammering, didn't he?
Yep.
Here comes the obvious question. Why?
He thinks I've tried to turn Tony into a fag, to use his words. He's got some news coming.
Great situation.
I don't know how I got myself into it. There I was, 6 months ago, trying to tell myself I'd had enough of deep and meaningful relationships, that it was all too painful. Now, I'm in love with a 17-year-old boy.
Do you really think it's a good idea to keep going on with it? I mean, you are nearly 10 years older.
Probably not. But I love him. Can't help it.
Jules, is John leaving? No. Is Tony here to see me?
No, he's friends with Steve.
Brendan. Hi, Tony. Is everything okay? Listen, why don't we go next door? Come on. Hey, you all right? Everything's all right. Hey, come on. Shh. You're all right.
Smile, Mr. Sharp. Gotcha, you should have seen your face.
I'm sure I will.
You okay?
I might be just fine.
Are you sure? You've been sitting there all day.
I'm relaxing. That's what being in the wilderness is all about. How are you getting on with that book?
Great. Yeah, I've nearly finished it.
Good. Has it taught you anything?
Heaps. It's a good book.
Good. How do you think so?
You want to go for a walk or something?
No, I'm quite comfortable here, thank you. Don't let me stop you, though.
You sure? Okay.
Just don't get lost. And could you get some firewood? We'll have an omelette for lunch.
Righty-o. Omelette made with powdered eggs. My favorite.
You should have seen his face. I think he'd rather I was dead than gay.
Maybe you should try and understand what he's going through.
Why? He's not going to try and understand me.
I didn't say excuse him, just try and understand. He's obviously scared stiff. This is brand new territory for him.
But why take it out on Brendan? Just because his only son hasn't turned out to be the man he wanted.
Maybe he thinks if you hadn't met Brendan, none of this would have happened.
Brendan didn't make me what I am. I'm the one who did the seducing.
Oh. It didn't look that way. I mean, I guess I thought he was the one that put the pressure on you.
It's a good joke, isn't it?
What are you going to do now?
I don't know. Find some place to stay. Get a job. Uni's out. I've blown the exam. I've blown everything.
I'll write a medical certificate for the exam. Can you sort it out with your parents?
I can't face them.
I didn't say it would be easy. But if you feel you need moral support, I'm always here.
Michael? Michael! Michael? Michael!
Michael! Ah, Michael.
Hi, Mr. Chef.
I take it you won't be wanting an omelette.
Good luck.
Thanks. Oh, William. How was it?
Very relaxing, thank you.
Hi, William. You're back early, aren't you?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
So, did you have a good time?
Up to a point. Wasn't quite as I remembered it.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
William, where's Michael?
He's returning the camping gear.
So, how did it go? Is he all right?
Apart from being stuffed to the gills with hot dogs, he's absolutely fine.
William, you know what I mean. Has he changed his mind about school?
You'll have to ask him that question.
Errant 16-year-olds never listen to their mothers, remember?
Julie, I haven't a clue what Michael is planning, but I'm afraid the lad has a terrible tendency to take the soft option every time.
Thanks, William.
Graham loves Tony so much I can't tell you. And now he thinks he's lost him.
And you?
I feel like I could lose them both.
You're still here.
Tony asked me to come.
Look, leave us alone. It's not your problem. The problem's Tony's. And the only way he's going to sort it out is to grow up and grow out of it. There's nothing you can do.
If you want Tony to stay here, you're going to have to deal with the fact that he's gay.
My son is not queer. And having you tell him it's okay to think he is won't help.
I've been wandering around, trying to figure out what to say when I got home. Best that I could come up with was that I'm sorry. I should have told you the truth a long while ago, but I was afraid. I knew you wouldn't understand, and I never wanted it to come out like this. But that's done now, and there's nothing that I can do except to say that I know I'm gay. I can't do anything about that. I feel betrayed and upset. I know that. But I still love you. And if that's not enough, I'll leave. Now, if you like.
Don't be ridiculous.
I can't live here if you think I'm some kind of deviant.
I think you've got a few problems, but nothing that can't be sorted out in time. There are people you can see.
No one is going to change the way I feel. If I hadn't met Brendan, it would have been someone else.
You've had girlfriends.
I took them out and enjoyed their company, but that's all. I only did it to please you and Mum. It's no one's fault, Dad. It isn't even a problem. But if it is for you, then I better go.
Are you going to let him leave?
I think you should go too.
I don't want you to leave.
I have to, Mum. I've got no choice.
Your father won't feel like this forever.
Where do I? I'll call you.
I love you.
Love you too. Bye, Dad.
Mr. Sharp.
Oh, Michael.
I brought your book back.
No, there's no need. Finish it off if you like.
I just wanted to say that I really enjoyed the camping trip. And that I'm sorry it ended up how it did.
Yes, I am too. All the same, I enjoyed it as well.
Thanks for taking me.
Welcome.
I've also been thinking about what you said, about taking the easy way out.
Oh, yes.
I think you're right. It'd be no good in the long run, would it?
Michael, I knew you'd understand.
I mean, if I went back to school now, I would be taking the easy way out. I mean, I'd bludge. I know I'd bludge. Then I'd fail, and Mum would be even more disappointed.
You have very low expectations of yourself.
I just think they're realistic.
But doesn't the idea of finding out more about physics and astronomy interest you?
Yes, it does, but I don't get to do this next year. I mean, the guy who wrote this book left school when he was a year younger than I am.
I thought if anything made you come to your senses, it would be 2 days in a tent with William.
Mom, come on, please don't
Look,
start.
you are cutting off every option except disaster. We are talking about your whole future, your life. Well, I guess that's what it is, isn't it? Your life.
What, you mean you're going to let me do it?
Well, I don't seem to have much choice, do I? It certainly wasn't what I had planned for you.
Now, Mum, you can't give in and change your mind.
Well, why don't we continue this discussion over dinner and a video?
What video?
I don't know. I think we need a very old movie with a strong moral point at the end.
What, like James Bond or something?
Mum might talk him around. I don't know.
At least she's on side. 1 out of 2 is better than average. You know you can stay here.
I can't, Brendan. Look, thanks anyway.
Why not?
Because I can't.
Is this a nice way of saying see you later?
No. I just don't think I'm ready to move in with anyone. Not even you. One day, maybe. But can't we just leave things as they are for a while?
Two of the girls in my tutor looking for new flatmates. $60 a week. I can lend you the bond if you're short.
Guess it's a start. Thanks.
Look, you needn't wander the streets tonight. Stay here. But, one of us might have to take the couch, you know what I mean?
Finished?
Yeah, thanks, Robert.
Hey, how'd it go?
I don't know. Maybe it'll work out okay.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to assume anything about anybody anymore.
Don't set yourself impossible goals. You'll always be disappointed. How about a pizza?
Yeah, good idea.
Right, okay. See ya.
See you all
Bye.
tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Speaking of impossible goals.
Yes, all right, Robert. So I failed to convince Michael that he should stay on at school. Perhaps he is immune to subtle persuasion. Perhaps 16-year-old boys were different in my day. I don't know. But at least I tried. I have a very sore back, so please forget about saying I told you so. You can be so damned self-satisfied sometimes. Do you know that?
I was talking about the washing machine.